What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Let's Play Live. I'm your host, FX Gamer. Welcome to the show. Let's have some fun today. Why not? We're going to be working with our sheet. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Twitch with the black screen. So let's go and get started. So over the last couple days, I've been doing a little bit of things off of camera, trying not to bore everybody. I know some of y'all do like, watching me actually mine stuff out and doing that stuff. But I mean, this was like, sitting around and near the smelter and just AFKing it for a long time. Let's see, do I have a boat? No. Let's go downstairs. Let's get a boat. How is everybody doing in Twitch and in YouTube? Let's go. Tell you what I've been working on also. All right. So, thinking we're going to be building a big, huge boat right here. I think that's what we're going to do. Maybe like a pirate's ship. I'm thinking we're going to make this into like a cove. You see how it just circles all the way around? I think that will be awesome. We started fortifying our walls. I still gotta do all this stuff over here, but that way, it clean it just up a little bit and add a little bit of detail, a little bit of pop to it. I mean, part of me still says that it feels like something's just missing from it. I just don't understand what's missing from it. I'm thinking about like maybe upside down stairs, maybe spruce stairs at the very top row, all the way around. Maybe something like that might do something with it. It feels like something's off, like it's just missing some sort of color. So if you have any suggestions or anything, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. That would really help out. But I'm thinking, maybe, spruce and maybe cutting this up with spruce might help. We can always do like a strip spruce, but I'm just letting it soak in. Sometimes whenever you build stuff, you really gotta let it soak in, and not just jump to, oh my gosh, I gotta keep on adding to it. That's basically what I've done with all these builds that we've been doing. And I started adding beds this week. We went through and I leveled all this out, and then I started backfilling down there. I started doing pathways to different buildings that are going to be around, more places to sit down. If you really want a wonderful evening, you can come right out here and sit down. So that's what I've been up to lately, is just designing this out, just thinking about, what I would like to see happen in it. So let's go and get started. We need to finish moving the chickens. Well, not the chickens, but the sheep into their new home. So we need to go and gather up our materials for that. That should still be down there. I don't know if I left the wheat down there, but hey, we can start moving these guys. And I built a temporary lava farm right up here. So that way we can use that as fuel versus our coal. All right, so we got our wheat. Let's go down. Let's gather up our material. I think we just need the glass. I'm not seeing glass. Wonder if I even put it down here. Probably not. All right, FX, where did you put the stuff? We can always go buy glass from our villagers. We got some iron to trade. We have some other stuff that can be done around here. Do this. See, even with our automatic farms, there's still nothing like doing this by your own self, Let's go. Whoa, got into the water that time. All right, we're looking for glass. Huh. I didn't think I went through all that gold. Where would I put glass at? I can't believe we're actually all out of glass. Do we have a chest in here? No. So our farms have been running pretty decent. This is what we've gotten so far. It's a slow worker, but it does work. Let's see. Ooh. We'll just take these. And to answer your question, yes, I've been gathering from them. As you can see, we started actually growing our own dripstone. All right. There goes that. Where's... We had one chest with sugar cane in it. There we go. And we will take some of our haul. We're trying to still unlock some of them. No. We need these guys. I've made progress on my world. Nice, nice. Hey, how's it going, Barely Man? So what have you been building, Evernorth? Yeah, I haven't even looked into why the screen is black. Like, I'm looking at that screen right now and it's like pitch black. I don't know what that is for. I mean, let's see. Hold on. Let me try something. Oh, I'm doing very good, Barely Man. No, it's not because of music. Um, because like whenever it's just hovering over it, I can see it. But whenever I go into it, I, there's nothing. Nice, nice. All right, let's continue on. So, what have you been making, Evernorth, or ever, however you pronounce that? I know I butchered your name. I'm so sorry. No, I don't want. You know, we're gonna have to do this. Okay. Now we'll get some glass. Yeah, I know I should probably look into what's going on with Twitch. But like most of the times it's just fine, which is crazy. All right. I don't think we have glass in here. I already searched over there, so I guess this is all the glass that we're gonna have. So let's go finish up that build. If we need some more, we'll probably make a trip to the desert. Now, I've also decided the top part, we're gonna have villagers that are just gonna run around. You're shaking. Yeah, try playing when you actually take your bed around with you. I mean, that's how like I play. Like whenever I have to go somewhere, I take this bed right along with me. I've died so many times. It's just second nature. All right. I wonder if I put the glass down here. Let me just check this one last chest. Yep, look, see? I knew we had more glass. All right, we need to get like a stack of dirt and we can get started. We want to get this stuff before we actually start. All right, let's see. We will get rid of that. Let's see. Let's sorry about that. Let's go and give this a try. Wait, no, you're the Jeb one, so we're not gonna deal with you. All right, come on. It might be my ADHD. Come on. Look, sheep, I know you're happy. Oh, come on. There you go. Now, the worst part about being PC is there you go, having a hold shift and filling stuff in like that. I mean, I've literally rubbed the paint off of my shift key already. All right, we'll go on and fill those back up. Welcome to your new home, sir. So we will do the same exact thing. One right there, one right there, right there, right there. Just like that. And we'll get our next sheep in. Now I'm thinking on taking this Jeb sheep and putting him in a glass case on the ceiling. You know, kind of like, you know, oh man, hey, that works. Here, come follow me. Oh, you're not gonna fall for it? Here you go. All right. There we go. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate you going in so easily. Okay. No, you can't just do that. It's not like, you know, using controller. Yes, you can, but not Bedrock PC. I mean, trust me, I've looked. Yeah. I mean, I've even thought about, you know, I'm a controller guy. You know, I love my controller. I've been thinking about playing it with controller. Oops, sorry. Come on. Yeah, let's go down here, buddy. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm telling you, this shovel is just way too powerful for me right now. We finally got enchanting on it, and it's just like boom, just super fast. It's like, all right, just like what we've been doing. All right, let's get the next one. Hey, nice, nice. What are you up to? Come on, sheep. Oh, that guy went in there so easy. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Now we'll just run around this way. So what are y'all working on in y'all's worlds? Yeah, I need to definitely search up and see what's going on over at Twitch. I mean, like all that I'm getting over there is nothing but a black screen. All right, so that guy's in there. And then we will take it up this way. Let's see. Is it adult time yet? Oh, we got that bottle of wine. But you probably don't want to drink again, do you? You had too much fun last night? All right. Man, has anybody ever really noticed how greedy the sheeps actually are in this game? You know, think about it. Think about it. The sheeps eat the grass. They turn the grass blocks just like that into brown. Okay. But then again, if you're holding wheat, they're ready to eat again. They're so greedy. All right, we're going to start down here and do these two. And see, we really learned how to do this. Okay. Actually, let's go on and go sleep. I don't want anything happening out here. But it's starting to really come together. I'm liking it. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay, well, sorry, Twitch, but we will have to figure that out later. Because it's saying broken internet, but it's not broken internet, and it's saying some other things that I can do. Just it doesn't really pertain to it, but we will check them out because we are very, very appreciative of y'all. So hopefully y'all understand if I don't reply back. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. All right, we will do something like this. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, that was easy. So easy. Hmm. Our very last one. And then we're actually done. Let's go on and get you out. Okay. Let's go down. Oh, snap. Oh, that's right. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom. All right, let's go on and push the sheep in. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just getting a little bit more organized. One second, one second. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. So sorry to everybody over to Twitch, but it's not really giving me a definitive answer on how to actually fix that black screen. All right, we need some more hoppers. Let's go on and drop this down. There we go. Let's go gather some hoppers. And that way we can connect a couple chests down there to these guys. Hmm. Now, where would I have put them? There's 6, but we're gonna need lots more. Okay, that's a pretty decent amount. Oh, there goes that. That's pretty decent for right now, right? All right, let's go. We got a couple. We'll take that with us just in case we do need them. Telling you, these 2 guys, they're always sleeping. Every time I come down there, they're sleeping, man. All right. Let's go on and go to sleep. I'll sleep around. Ugh. One second. No. Right there. Well, yeah. I think it's this block right here that we don't want to touch. Wow. Yeah, see, you can see the minecart in that block. So just for right now, we'll leave this whole middle section in. As long as we have room to work. We won't worry about just taking this out right now. But let's go on and empty out our inventory. So that way we can get to work. Okay. So this block we cannot touch. Yeah. That one. On that one. So you really want to be careful that you don't unblock that track. You want to keep it right where it is. If you do accidentally bump it, just make sure that you try and place it right back where it belongs. So right there should be that one. Here, we'll just take this stuff down. Boom. Then we will do this. Oops. Yeah, see? All right. So, if I'm right, there we go. Look at that. We found our hopper. Hey FX, do you know that you can have sheep surrounded by dispensers with one shear in each, and we'll give you. I believe I saw that. On who was it? Silent Whisper. Yeah, I saw Silent Whisper's video on that, which is pretty cool. I just didn't know if that would be like okay to use, somebody else's, idea. But yeah, I did see it. Um, Silent Whisper, he's an amazing content creator and Minecrafter. Let's see. Okay, let's see. There we go. I didn't even know someone else had the idea. I figured it out myself, lol. I was wondering if you could hear at the same time. I started with 2 dispensers and gave me like 4 will, so I did more. So that's why because like I didn't like sit there and watch every single second of it. I just watched enough to get like an idea of what he was doing. And then I've seen that there's, yeah, yeah. Bedrock's been broken for a while. But you still love the game, even though it frustrates you. All right, let's go on. We'll empty out our inventory. And then let's get this. We have these, and we'll get this one just in case we need it. And we still need to put shears in all these. So now see, what helps with this farm is actually having the hoppers covered. A lot of people don't know that if your hopper's like wide open up top, it'll become laggier if you use a bunch of hoppers. So by covering it, it's not as laggy. Okay, let's see, this one, do something like that. Oh, this is just a traditional wool farm that just automatically shears them as they go through. So that way, let's see, I'm not gonna make that jump. So that way my cows can come over. We're gonna take this Jeb sheep and put him in a glass thing on top of the roof. But you know, a good wool farm for long term, I think everybody should build one at least, because you know you can use the wool to do a lot of things with it. So I use the wool for like building. All right, let's see. Boom. Let's see. Now we can start taking this out. Yeah. I mean, especially like this one, it's going to be underneath the cows, and it's going to be in a central location to where I'm going to be. So this farm should be running nonstop. and that way I can get out and, you know, do like a, what is it, like whatever the size the map is of nothing but white wool. Yeah, like I even had to ask LXIX, you know, about like all the different dyes because it's just been so long for me. I was like, dude, man, you know, I gotta know if I have all the sheep or not. Okay, we'll get rid of this. Boom, boom. And we'll go like this. Just need dyes. Yeah, I might build my custom flower farm on this world. It's a flower slash dye farm that uses pistons to move the grass blocks around, and then right underneath it you put a flower and you bone mill it, and the flower actually jumps to the top part of the ground that's moving back and forth, and then you just run like a minecart with a hopper in it right underneath the whole entire thing, and it picks up all the flowers, drops them off. I mean, it's a super easy but super fast farm if you actually build it correctly. I might do that one in here, but I really want to start learning on how to hide my farms better. To where they're not out in the open. You have to build around them. Okay, so we could do that for those. You know, the only reason why I'm doing all this is so that way we have a better chance of grass spawning and moving around if we do something like this. So like the grass blocks will be able to flow down and should keep them where they can continuously eat. But these, yeah. Okay, let's see. Where's our chest? There we go. Yeah. And this way you can still get up and down. But we will definitely be removing this center part. And I know I could chop it down with my axe, but Sometimes it's nicer to do things by hand. So how's everybody's Sunday going? Yeah, it's Sunday. It's been a long week. We'll get into there. Boom, boom, boom. Iron Farm still running great. Definitely not going to be the only iron farm that we do have. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I want to push myself and get better at building and, you know, getting out of my comfort zone whenever it does come to building. I think that's very important. Here, I do know I want to try gradients. I've seen a couple videos, but I don't really know much about it. But I'm pretty sure we can figure it out. All right. Let's just go on and drop this stuff off. This is for a later me. Actually, we might take that with us. Oh, look, these guys, they're finally up. Well, hello, sleepyheads. Let's do this. And then we'll probably move the because we're gonna need a way down, so we might have to block it off like right here to where the cows can't get past here, and put another fence gate right over here so we can get in. But that will be once we actually get everything out of here. Okay, just one more trip, not too bad. We'll just dump this stuff directly into the chest. You know what, we're gonna have to bring back that iron. Okay, I just remembered we still need shears for all those other ones. And then I want to see I just want to see how much we actually got from, you know, last night's extravaganzas. You know, I'm thinking we probably got like a good 5, maybe 6 stacks of the ones that are already being sheared. Look at these guys. Every time I get over here, they're always sleeping. I think we're gonna name them Dumb and Dumber. Anybody remember that video? Okay, yeah. Let's put that. we're gonna need at least that. Okay. Yay. All right, let's see. We're gonna need it for the project right after this. Oh, let's go. Let's go chop this down. There we go. Oh, okay. See how nice it's coming out? All right, let's see. Yeah, we'll do something like that just to extend it up and over. There we go. Just give a quick once over check. Here, we'll just go on and get some more out. Make sure nothing can spawn in here. Okay. Oh yeah. Just moving along. So when was the last time any of y'all have done barn? Okay. Okay, we gotta see what's going on with this guy. Maybe, I don't know. We'll just keep an eye on it, I guess. It says sheared. And what's going on with you? Okay. Oh, we'll keep an eye on him. Yeah, you can definitely tell this was one of the ones that was ran last night. the amount of wool that is in there. But this way, you can easily tell, you know, where the wool is. Oh. So we gotta check on these two guys. We gotta make sure that this is actually working correctly. Let's see. Okay. Let's just give it a couple seconds. Come on, Grace. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna waste our time. We need to keep on going. Let's see. We will. Come on, Kels. Welcome to your new home. Oh, you're free. All right, let's go to sleep. Yo, can't stay for long. I gotta go to sleep, but your world is still amazing, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. I truly do. And thanks for stopping by. Come on, Kels. We need. Let's get one of these wheats. And look at that, we got even more. Here we need. I think I left my buckets right down here. Yep. Just keep this just melting. So this is kill them. Nope. A nope. A nope. A nope. A nope. A nope. Nope. Never ever ever. Where did that cow come? I mean, this sheep come from? Oh, all right, cows. Y'all don't want to go? Take that. Next time, y'all be willing to come, won't y'all? Don't look at me like that. Okay. There we go. See, we're finally getting rid of some of our very first stuff that we built and cleaning it up. Okay. All right, let's go run down our inventory to storage, and then we'll come back up. Oh, I cannot wait for this boat. I think this place is gonna be amazing. That's what I'm thinking. I think we'll call it Pirate Cove. So let me know down in the comment section. I have returned. Nice to see you, Soul Hunter. All right, let's see. Now, where did we? Oh, right here. And then Cole's right there. Hopefully you're doing well today. I am doing pretty awesome myself. Let's see, dirt. Now we can take the cobblestone, just toss that into there. Redstone. Okay. Hold on really quick. Let's see. There we go. There we go. See, we'll post it right here. Join up on Discord, and post your link there. I'll come and check it out. Let's see. So we got the stone. Stone goes right up here. Nope. That's right. We moved it. All right. We got at least one oak fence. Do we need another one? I'm starting to get hungry again, huh? Yeah, that food was delicious tonight. Okay. Actually, no, we do need one more of these fences. And actually, you know what we'll do? There we go. Oh man. So what have you been working on, Soul Hunter? Okay. Now, I want to say that that's birch. I think we got some birch planted out here. Um, we have actually had to start planting our own trees. I'm building a concrete shop for our realm. Nice. Your own design or you using somebody else's? Because a couple years ago I was on IndieCraft and I built come on, and we're getting booted. No. Okay, maybe not. My bad. Mile. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I was saying, a couple years ago, I did one for IndieCraft, and that thing, oh my gosh, it was awesome. Like we did a 9x9 floor, platform, and so as the concrete was going over it, would hit an observer and move them up by one block. And so by the time you got done, you had 9 blocks tall, 9 blocks deep, and 9 blocks wide of nothing but concrete. And then you would sit there. We had a beacon with haste 2 right beside it, and you would just sit there and just knock it all out. And then underneath everything where it would put it at, we had a rail system that went around and just collected everything. All right, we'll go on and take out these. Nice. So at least now we have our cows in their actual pen. We still have the jeb sheep that we need to move, but I think we're going to start working on our barn. Let's get some dirt so we can make, okay. Yeah, I think we'll just throw everything in our inventory just right into here. I'm not really worried about it right now. I already clean up after myself so much, so what's another couple chests? Let's see. Okay. And dirt. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hmm. Oh, shit's been a long week. Huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do what? Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to call it quits here. I will see y'all in the next one. And we will come back later and we will finish this one. I might actually do that during silent live stream tonight. So so hopefully